Good morning students, class 11. As you know that your chapter thermodynamics is going on. In my previous video I have given the introduction of thermodynamics. There I have told you about system and surrounding everything. So today my topic is first law of thermodynamics. Before coming to first law of thermodynamics, you should know about the internal energy of a system. What do you mean by internal energy of a system? What is internal energy? Internal energy means whatever energy is present in the system in any form. It can be kinetic energy, it can be potential energy, it can be heat energy, electrical energy. The sum of all the energies together, that is known as internal energy of the system. So internal energy is there in a particular system. As I told you earlier, system can also be divided into various types. Now each system is associated with some initial internal energy. How to make change in the internal energy? What way there will be change in the internal energy of the system? What is system? I don't want to repeat, but then also I am saying system is a particular area on which our investigation is going on, and other than system everything is surrounding. There can be exchange of energy between the system and surrounding, and if there is exchange of energy between the system and surrounding, then only the internal energy of a system can change. That means there will be change in the internal energy. How to make change in the internal energy? So energy change can be done in two ways in case of thermodynamics. So we have to learn the mode of transfer of energy between the system and surrounding. What is the mode of transfer of energy between the system and surrounding? How does the energy change of internal energy is occurring? It can be done in two ways. One is by or through heat energy. It can be done through change in heat energy. That means internal energy change can be possible if you supply heat from outside or heat is given out from the system to the surrounding. So if there is a heat transfer between the system and surrounding, there will be change in the internal energy of the system. So mode of transfer of energy is through heat. This is one way by which internal energy can be done. Now, how it is possible? I am giving you one simple example. When does heat exchange occurs? When there is a temperature difference between system and surrounding, then only heat energy exchange is possible. If the temperature of system and surrounding is same, there will be no exchange of heat energy. One simple example, I am taking out a bottle from refrigerator. Okay, the temperature of the water is less than the temperature of the surrounding. My system is the bottle which I have taken out from the refrigerator. If I keep it outside for some time, what observation I can find out? I will find that the temperature of the water inside the bottle after some time will increase. And how does this is possible? This is only possible due to transfer of heat from the surrounding to the system. And why it occurs? Due to change in temperature of the system and surrounding. My system was having less temperature and surrounding was having more temperature. So when there is a difference in the temperature, in that case the heat energy transfer is possible. In which way the heat will be transferred? It will be transferred from the higher temperature to the lower one. The way of moving the heat energy is from higher temperature to the lower one. Now here you have to learn about the sign convention. I will repeat it in my now today only I will repeat, but just is taken as positive, and when heat energy is given out, it is taken as negative. So this is one way. I just want to say this is one way by which there is a change in the heat energy, not heat energy, there is a change in the internal energy of the system which can be done. Another way is by doing work. This is another way by which you can change the internal energy of a system. By doing work can be electrical energy, electrical work, mechanical work, any kind of work can be done on the system, or any kind of work can be done by the system. Either work has to be done on the system or work can be done by the system. In both ways, there will be change in the internal energy of the system. So there are only two ways by which we can make changes in the internal energy, either through change in heat energy or by doing work. Work can be done on the system or by the system. Anyway, in thermodynamics, what kind of work we are going to learn? Suppose this is a container. Okay, this is a gas cylinder. Gas is present and here a piston is there. External pressure is something, whatever may be external pressure, and internal pressure is something different. The system and surrounding is having different pressure. Suppose in this case external pressure is more and internal pressure is less. So when the external pressure is more and internal pressure is less, then pressure will be applied on the system. As a result, the piston will move. When the piston is moving inside, then the volume of the system is decreasing. On the other hand, if P external is less and P internal is more, that is pressure of the system is more, in that case the system will apply force on the piston, it will move in the upward direction. So then also there will be change in the volume of system will increase. So here work done is calculated by change in volume and pressure. So in thermodynamics, work done is going to be measured in terms of pressure volume work. In thermodynamics, whatever work done we will study in terms of pressure volume work. That means we will study the change in pressure and volume of the system and surrounding to calculate the work done. So this is just I want to explain that if to cause change in the internal energy, either you have to supply heat or heat will be taken out, or work is done on the system or work is done by the system. So any of these two are going to be associated with change in internal energy. Now actual topic, my first law of thermodynamics is coming, so I am coming to that point. Coming to the statement of first law of thermodynamics, it is nothing but law of conservation of energy. You have learned law of conservation of energy from the very junior class. So first law of thermodynamics is same, but in thermodynamics we write it in a different way. That is, we mathematically express it in a different way, and the statement also we can write in a different way. So if you write that what is first law of thermodynamics, if this kind of question comes, you have to write from the beginning that law of conservation of energy is also known as first law of thermodynamics. Your starting should be this one. So what is law of conservation of energy? According to law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be transferred from one form to another. We know it from the earlier classes, junior classes. This is about law of conservation of energy. Same thing we are applying here. What we have written, if we write first law of thermodynamics in terms of writing, so we can say internal energy of a system remains constant unless energy is transferred from surrounding There will be no change in the internal energy if any transfer of energy is done on the system, either in the form of heat or in the form of work. Now heat can be done on the system, or heat can be supplied to the system, or heat can be given out from the system. So sign convention is there that you should know before coming to the mathematical expression. When heat is supplied to the system from the outside, then Q is taken as positive. Q is taken as positive when heat is supplied to the system, and Q is taken as negative when heat is supplied, heat is given out by the system. So these are the sign conventions that you have to remember. Similarly, work can be positive, work can be negative. Work is positive when work is done on the system, when work is done on the system, when heat is supplied on the system, there will be increase in internal energy. So in this case, Q is positive, W is positive. If heat is given out by the system, work is done by the system, that means internal energy is doing work, internal energy is decreasing. In that case, Q is negative and W is also negative. So I am not writing here about W, I have already told you in my live class. Just I am repeating it that W is positive when work is done on the system, and W is negative when work is done by the system. This thing you have to keep it in mind. Now mathematically, how to write first law of thermodynamics? Mathematically it says that change in internal energy is written in the form of delta U, because whatever was the previous energy and what is the new energy, if you subtract you will get delta U. Change in internal energy, it can be possible if there is mode of transfer of energy in the form of heat or work. So change in internal energy is equal to Q plus W. This is the mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics. In some books, this expression may be written in other form also. You may find in some books it is written that delta U equal to plus minus Q plus minus W. It may be written somewhere. But according to this definition, it is correct, there is no problem. And this is also correct, there is no problem. But in your NCERT book, as this one is given, so definitely you should follow this one. If you write this one, okay, no problem. But you should give more weightage to whatever is given in the NCERT book. So in NCERT book, this mathematical formula is given based on this theoretical term. So actually I just want to say what is first law of thermodynamics. It states mathematically that change in internal energy is due to energy transfer due to heat and energy transfer due to work. Now both can be done, that is heat can be given, can be taken out, work can be done, work will be done on the system or by the system depending upon the situation. So depending upon the situation you can put these values, but if you write this one there is no problem, this is exactly correct. Now if the situation is given to you, you can change the symbol if you know the sign convention. Whenever you will get mathematical question, numerical question, the situation will be mentioned to you that whether it is supplied or it is taken out. So according to that you can write down plus minus. But only the mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics, this is the mathematical expression for first law of thermodynamics. So today my topic was first law of thermodynamics. I hope you have understood it well. In my next video I will explain some other topic. So until that, try to go through this one. Thank you very much.